Hello and welcome. How y'all doing out there? Miss Day here, and I'm here to talk about how I became BMO in 2022. It was my mission to become BMO in the year of 2022 because I was going to the Anime NYC convention and I wanted to be the cool one, which I believe I was. For those who may not know what Anime NYC is, it's a convention for all anime lovers. If you like anime and you like merch and you like good food, you want to go to one of those conventions. It's pretty good. Now, when I went to Comic-Con, they had just regular cafeteria food. Anime NYC did too, until personally I didn't know them to have like really good food until last year, because before then I believe I went in 2018 or 2017 and it was just like regular nuggets and fries type jammy. But yo, they had go-go curry there last year. I was like, oh, some good stuff. I didn't get any because them lines were long, but it was nice to know they had some good food options. Also, cosplay happen at these events where people just dress up as their favorite character and they just have fun. I like to do the cosplaying and stuff like that for a good amount of the days that I go. Not all the time, but like, feel cute and stuff. Panels happen, and what happens at panels is that they start talking about certain animes that are being watched. They have different kinds. Sometimes the artist or the producers of a certain show that you watch may be there. It's different types of panels. They're free to go to, well, once you have your pass and you buy your way in, they're pretty much free to go to when you get in. They even have Artist Alley, and I love Artist Alley. They have such beautiful artwork. I've bought a couple of pieces myself. The poster that I once had on my wall in the back, if you've seen any of my previous older videos, I have a poster of Cowboy Bebop, which is like my ultimate favorite anime, one of the favorites of all times. I had that on my wall till I couldn't keep it on my wall because the nails wouldn't like hold it up. It was just too much. So I gotta go and get a frame for that. I got Kame's house, and you know where that's from, Dragon Ball Z. I love me some Dragon Ball Z. So I got me some good stuff. I even have one that I'll most likely show you a picture of. It's pretty awesome. I really love it. I love the cosplaying because it's super exciting. I know I mentioned it earlier, but I really do like it. It's fun. You get to even it's like taking pictures with your favorite characters that you love. It's like, oh my god, I get to meet you for the first time, even though it's really not you, but we're all having a good time. Focusing back on BMO. I've been deciding to do BMO since earlier that year because I was like, you know what? I want to go to Anime NYC, but I want to do something cool. I had to plan out what I wanted to do. So I started to draw everything out in this photo right here. And that was a simplistic way of how I saw BMO, how he was going to be created. The one thing I love about BMO is that he just defies reality. Let's look at this clip.
And it's you, BMO, I feel at home with. So I thought, if you feel the same way, I thought we could get married. I'm not even sure what that means exactly, but...
I do! Oh, I do!
BMO had made a friend with the bubble, and although he's just a bubble, but to BMO, that was his friend. He was a living, breathing being. And of course, Jake decided to pop his bubble, so it's like he killed his friend. It's like, oh no, it's such a detrimental situation. And he drops to the floor and he's just crying. It's like, oh my god. Poor BMO. Putting BMO together. After I drew out the concept of what he was going to look like, his functionalities. So when I wrote down a list of what I needed, I took a Michaels run and I also took an Amazon run online. And some other things like cellophane paper, large cellophane paper that you would use for like gift baskets. I had to use that for the screen. Got some LEDs, some speakers. Please excuse me, I do look a little tired because this is like my second video. Sooner or later I will have a second channel. I'm working on that now, so I have like other videos coming in that are for like baking. So I'm going back to baking, but I'm not going to do it here because I feel like I do a million things on here, and probably some of you guys are here for the unbothered videos, or some of you guys are here for whatever videos I may have put up. I don't get a whole lot of viewers on certain videos, so I'm trying to pick and see what's up. I know that some of you guys love when I do articles, and I'll get back to that. I certainly am going to get back to that because I have some really funny, crazy stories to read. But I wanted to give you guys something, so I wanted to finally do something on BMO, and here we are. But back to BMO. I decided to start putting BMO together right after I got all the things that I needed to create BMO. So Anime NYC was November 18th, 2022. I started at October 18th, 2022. So I was going to take 1 month to put BMO together. I drew and cut out parts of the box that made BMO possible. The buttons, which are layered boxes, and construction paper. The letters, like I said earlier, I used construction paper. Events, I used construction paper. And I also got like this thin mesh that's like, you know, see-through black fabric. I put that in a way so it really does give the illusion that it's a speaker. And then I got plenty of lights to frame the screen. I drew out his face on poster board paper, and I had to make sure I captured my friend in real time. His eyes were cut out, and I decided to layer it down with some mesh behind the eyes, and it was the only way I was gonna be able to see. I had trouble deciding if BMO's top would just come off, like open and close like a box, or if it was just gonna stay sealed. For the event, I just decided to seal it off because I wanted it to look really authentic as possible. Before I knew it, BMO was alive. And here goes a clip of me and being BMO. It was a real hit that day. No rest, all pictures. Because BMO was truly loved. Like each time, it's so weird. Like when I was taking pictures, I was smiling, even though BMO had a perfect smile that didn't move, of course. I really did plan to make it seem like I could like switch it from behind, like I could change his expressions, but it just didn't work out that way. As you see in some of my photos from the inside, I took these metal tops from some candles that I had. I put those and glued that up there because I had some type of magnetic paper towel holders, and it was too heavy to keep the top of BMO intact. So I just decided not to go with that idea and just like plastered his face in the front. I think that was just the best way I could have done that. I even showed up on a VTuber, and I was like, oh snap, I never heard about him to that day, but it was fun. It was cute. I loved it. Would I do BMO again? I would do BMO again, but if I came with a friend and they just gotta know that they gotta just be there to support me. Like, of course we're gonna have fun first, because I actually went to walk around, look at everything that I wanted before I put that costume on, because I was walking around with a big giant trash bag, and some people were looking like, what the heck is that? And I know it was weird until I was like, you know what, my sweatpants, with the feet on them, I went walking around just like that, and it was really cool. I loved it. Being BMO was just phenomenal. I had a lot of fun. Oh man, this guy right here, he made a really good house husband. This anime called The Way of the House Husband, amazing. I'm like, oh my god, I need a picture, even though I took it as BMO. But it's all good. It is all good. And I don't know who this guy is, but he looked cool as hell. I'm sure someone out there, I know y'all know who that probably is, but he looked super cool, and I just wanted pictures. Other than that, I've had many good Comic-Con and anime days, and hopefully I will have plenty more. It's crazy. When people do cosplay, sometimes people want things to be so accurate. It's like, oh, this character wasn't black, or this character's like, who cares? They're not real any damn way. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to be BMO, I put the stuff in the description in case you want to go look for that and do it yourself. I mean, shoot, if you do it, definitely tag me in it, and I'm gonna be like, yeah. Yeah, I'll be geeky on the side just looking. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.